What is up, KantoLeaugeMasters? This is dCraw here, bringing you another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This is against my good friend SBP33. It's a great battler, you should definitely check him out. So yeah, let's get on with the show. The scenario match, he leads off with his Selgor, his Epic Ninja, so I lead off with my Uxie. Fearing the Bug Buzz, I'm gonna straight switch out to my Cofagrigus. But he does go for the spikes instead, and he gets 2 layers as I go for Will-O-Wisp right now. So, third layer of Spire is led up on the field. Unfortunately for me, that's gonna really damage my pokes in the long run, but I'm able to burn it and hex it, so that does a good damage to it. And predicting the switch, or not really, I'm just going to go for the Energy Ball, because it will kill it despite being not very effective. So yeah, he gets a special defense drop with his Bug Buzz on his last turn alive, and he brings out his Dezukan, his own Cofagrigus. So I'm fearing the Shadow Ball because of the special defense drop, and I straight switch out to the Slacking, and unfortunately he does predict that very well and goes for the Will-O-Wisp, meaning my Slacking is mostly useless right now. But I do go for the Pursuit because the switch is kind of obvious at this point, and I get a critical hit, and I change abilities with it, meaning I don't have the Tront anymore. But since I have that burn, I won't be able to do anything to anyone, so I'm gonna straight switch out to my Uxie because I have the Heal Bell as he goes for Dragon Dance, which is kind of dangerous for me, and he goes for the second one, so that's really not good. So I do what I said before, Heal Bell, cure my Slacking burn, and he goes for the Waterfall, and Sheer Force +2 Waterfall does not kill my special defensive Uxie because of max HP, quite probably, and that's great for me because I'm able to do to lay a Future Sight. I don't know, to whatever. Future Sight is up in the air, and I bring out my Cofagrigus because it's my defensive wall, even though I have like half HP, so it's not gonna take hits very well, and he doesn't go for Earthquake or Waterfall, meaning he's going to lose Sheer Force, and on top of it all, it won't kill me. So now it takes a Future Sight damage, Will-O-Wisp damage because I hit, and his attack is half down, so that's great for me. And he took Life Orb damage because he lost Sheer Force to Mummy, so yeah, that's great for me. He kills me off with Earthquake, but thankfully the Life Orb plus Burn is really wearing him down. And instead of the Waterfall, he goes for Ice Punch again. I do not know why, because Waterfall would probably do a lot more because stab. And I'm able to go for the Rapid Spin because it's really important that I don't receive more damage. Yeah, so he brings out his Dezukan, and now I'm predicting the Shadow Ball, and I know I'm faster, so I'm going to go for the Light Screen, meaning I can thankfully survive a Shadow Ball. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go for the Toxic. Yes, I do, because it's a really great thing to do. Even though he probably has rest, it means he's going to take damage before he dies, and a Shadow Ball does not kill me, probably mean damage, or last time he got max. So I'm able to go for the Reflect just to get my team ready for anything that comes, and is now able to finish me out with the Shadow Ball. So Claydol fortunately did his job, but I do not have walls anymore because that Feraligatr and this Cofagrigus were kind enough to ruin my walls. So yeah, I'm going to go for Pursuit. Even if it doesn't switch, it's the only move I can hit because the other ones are fighting in normal type. And unfortunately he goes for the rest, and I think the switch is kind of obvious, so I thought it might stay in, and that's why I go for the Slack Off. but it takes the risk and it pays off because I did not go for the pursuit again. But at least it means I can survive any hit now because of slack off and because my light screen is still up, meaning this eruption is going to do a lot but not enough. So yeah, that's great for me. Frustration does a substantial amount of damage, and since it's locked in eruption and not fire blast, this eruption is going to do like nothing. So yeah, I'm able to slack off. Thankfully I'm using the mummy ability, which is kind of the purpose of this team, because I have a Tezukan and I have this guy and Archeops just to make use of them. So now I was thinking it might switch because he's locked in eruption, but it doesn't. The damage was not significant, so great for me, and I'm able to finish it out with the pursuit anyway. So now in comes this bull. I'm going to wreck it with the brick break. And again, because of the reflect, because of Claydol surviving that shadow ball, I'm able to survive with 7 HP, and that does a lot, but I survived and now I'm able to finish it out with a brick break, so that's great for me. Unfortunately, I decided to kill him instead of save it because it would be probably the better choice, and he has this Lilligant, which is going to die to a Flying Gems Acrobatics, because that's what Archeops does. So yeah, this is usually a big threat, but it was gone very fast. So now the only guy he has left is this Archeops, and I'm just going to try and kill him, even though it's a defensive wall. Now go for the acrobatics, see if it does a little bit more, a little bit less. It does a substantial amount of damage more, which I was kind of surprised with. Yeah, I remember that the 55 is not a real power because of the no item thingy. So yeah, I'm able to kill it with 2, and that would be the game. So check my channel if you like this battle, and I see you guys next time.